Niels and I are great at what we do. He's an excellent scientist. I'm an excellent oyster grower. But neither one of us are entrepreneurs past the fact we have a fantastic idea.
With climate change, we're having a lot of problems with rising sea levels, and those are having tremendous impacts on shorelines, eroding the shorelines, inundating people's properties and affecting their lives. And so what we want to do is use oysters as a natural solution to add protection to those shorelines. So the island used to be much farther out, the shoreline, and there was a sandy beach here that people really enjoyed, but that disappeared. Yeah, what you're seeing here is, organic matter from plants that was buried and sequestered, and now it's getting re-exposed. Microbial action and other things will begin to turn that into CO2. It'll go back up in the atmosphere. So, this is not a help with climate change. So what we're looking to do is to try to stop the erosion and then grow salt marsh and oyster reefs back over the old territory that's been lost. Oysters are just a tremendously important animal in coastal habitats, and unfortunately ones that we've lost so much of over the last century or more. So we've lost them to overharvest, the habitat destruction. We've changed the coastlines so much. We've dredged inlets, created the intercoastal waterway, developed the shorelines with bulkheads and seawalls instead of leaving them natural. So people have come in and just done so much to the coastal environment.
Having been a commercial fisherman for my entire life since I was about 6 years old, I thought I'd seen everything there was to know about oysters. And having met Dr. Niels Lindquist, he convinced me real quick just by proof that I didn't know near as much as I thought I did. So having him to share some of the knowledge he had, and in turn being able to share some of the knowledge of what had traditionally been going on in this area for the past 5 decades, made for a good working combination. We could talk and relate to each other.
Clammerhead and I came up with a wonderful idea, a great idea. It's amazing that it's going forward because it's so simple. Somebody should have done it before. But we're entrepreneurial newbies. We have no clue. Started out with, a thought, but no experience to move it forward. And we got into the NC IDEA competition. We fortunately had people there with a vision of what we could be, even though we lack the experience to effectively move it forward quickly and to grow this company to the point we believe that it can be grown. Sandbar Oyster Company is a company that is working to save shorelines, to restore oyster habitat, and to grow oysters using a new material that we've invented here at the UNC Institute of Marine Sciences. Now, what's exciting about Sandbar is just a simple technology that has so many applications that are very important for people living on coastlines. The technology is a very simple combination of 2 ingredients, cement and plant fiber cloths. That combination is extremely powerful in what we can do with it. We're able to make forms of our material that integrate with the marsh, that help to create more sedimentation, that allows the marsh to actually grow into that. What people do are putting materials out today that are basically defeating shoreline erosion, trying to defeat it, but actually it's living shoreline defeatism because they're putting out materials that don't allow you to recover what you've lost. What we're saying to you is we can actually regrow that salt marsh back out to where it used to be.
I think Sandbar has the ability right now to, number one, give the aquaculture industry a boost with a seed. We're turning out a really good product that is bringing notoriety to North Carolina, which traditionally is not known for its oysters.
With Sandbar Oyster Company, we're going to be creating an industry, a new industry, that's going to employ a lot of people to help create the substrate, to help put it in the places it needs to be, and grow this across the world wherever oysters are common and need to be recovered.
I think one of the biggest things is the continued interest that we're getting from NCIDEA. It's not like, okay, you came in for this session of competition, you won this grant, here's the money, go on. Let us get to somebody else. It's the follow-up. So we're not just started down a trail and halfway down the trail and running dry. Inventing this substrate is what gave Sandbar Oyster Company its foothold into the business. But this is just the beginning. We will keep developing, we'll keep researching, we'll keep coming up with new and better ideas. Dishes are done. We recycle our dishes.